Films. I'm your host, Joe, and this is a podcast about horror, psychological horror, cosmic horror, body horror, folk horror, sci-fi horror, the horror-adjacent thrillers, the psychologically terrifying, scary films in general. Each episode, I sit down with a guest and discuss one of their favorite scary films so we can gush about everything that makes it just so damn cool, except for this evening, because we're going to be doing something just a little bit more freeform. Viewers, thank you for the support. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. It certainly helps with the engagement. If you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you are so inclined. It's free to do, and you look cool doing it. Audio listeners, the show is also available on podcast services around the world, like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so don't forget to leave a rating and a comment when you stop by, 5 stars if you're a real one. But enough of all that housekeeping, as I have the pleasure of welcoming back for his second appearance, Mr. OM Jesus himself, Jacob. Welcome back. How the hell are you?
I'm great, man. Glad to be back. And also, how's it feel to be on Neon Pocket Dimension podcast as well at the exact same fucking time?
Yes,
that's right, baby.
It is currently.
It is a crossover event. It is your podcast. It is my podcast. It's just the two of us, and we're embodying the power of our podcast together. Of course, yes. Pocket Dimension, a place for all things you can nerd out on, which includes horror movies, which we're talking about tonight. It's, of course, October, the time where shit is spooky, and we're watching hella scary movies. I know that Joe Mertens here, who is the guest, of course, tonight. You've been watching 100 movies for 100 days or something like that. How far behind are you?
Not quite. I am super behind. I've got 43 under my belt. There is no chance in hell I make it to 100 this year. Life has just gotten in the fucking way. I hate to say it, but
I could be
some cool shit.
I could be pushing maybe 30 because I've been trying. I've been really trying, and like as often as I can. And I've watched some good stuff. I've watched some stuff that's whatever. There's been some surprises, and then there's a fun activity we've been doing in this house that I can't wait to show you, which I'll show you on my webcam. And it's actually a list of the movies, I'll just put it that way. And some we have never seen before, and we've been having a good time with that. So that's just a tease for what we're going to talk about. But of course, your podcast is typically we're recapping movies. So I figured, on my podcast, typically we're just talking about nerdy shit. So I figured we could do a little bit of both, of course. We'll try to do abridged recaps of some of these movies we talk about tonight, which I think could be a fun way to like dip our toe into your formula. And then we have a quiz game that could be horrible and janky, but we're going to play it together. I think it's got 2 different pages. I've also found flashcards because I'm like, okay, why am I going to just quiz you? We need to do it together. So all these things are coming up. And that's all. That's what I got. That's how I'm going to start this on my end.
That'll work, man. That'll work. Yes, we have crossover bonanza madness going on here, and also drinks. So
what are you
elbows
drinking?
up.
Oh my God, what is that? Is that a old fashioned?
I've got a massive old fashioned in front of me here. And made with some cheap bourbon. So all right.
Oh, that's badass.
Well, what are you drinking on your end there?
Well, I'm starting with the Heineken 00. Okay, it's non-alcoholic. But I got a Modelo in there I could drink. Why not? Have fun with it.
That'll work.
Hey, I did my workout today. All right, we had our dinner. I have my protein.
Good for you.
I am live on Twitch, so we might see a little bit of the chat popping off on my end of things, and I'll read those comments if they do pop up. But I do just have to say, all this month I've been doing streams where I've had Tangia active, and people keep sending jump scares because I just have jump scares set up, and it's been a lot of fun. I don't want that to get in the way of tonight.
Nice.
We're not doing that tonight. All right. You can't even see what's going on here anyway. So we won't have any of that. I'm just letting you know. However, if you do want to check those out, I'll show you a couple clips later. But yeah, these people have been scaring the shit out of me lately. It's a fun time.
Well, I'm glad you've been seeing some stuff that you've never seen before. That's kind of the spirit of that whole 100 day or 100 horror films in 92 days challenge. I've been sticking with that one particular rule this year, which I haven't done in the past,
Mhm.
because you know what? It's kind of hard to tell. You
Yeah.
gotta pick stuff that you may or may not actually be into it, and you'll be halfway through it before you realize, this maybe isn't for me. But you only have a limited amount of time, and so you kind of end up having to force yourself through
Yeah.
occasionally a stinker.
With horror,
That
it's like
said,
there are stinkers all over the place.
oh sure,
There can be.
and that's really any genre. Let's be fair,
No, you're right.
but
You're right.
there's a couple of films that we both have seen throughout this thing. We were both late in coming to Bring Her Back this past
Yes.
spring. And it just popped onto HBO Max fairly recently. Assuming that's probably where you've seen it as well.
Yeah. Well, I watched it on
Jesus.
Hulu.
Okay.
Same thing.
This
I
is
have HBO connected to
brutal
it.
fucking movie.
Yeah, brutal as
I'm
fuck.
glad to see Rocket back. Definitely a little bit harder edge to it than Talk to Me, but
100%.
wow. Yeah, I kind of disagree with folks' take that it's like violence for violence sake.
No. This movie's about grief. Plain and simple.
Yeah, and abuse.
Yeah, grief and abuse, exactly. Yeah.
Horrific abuse, and that's going to be a big time hard out for a lot of people. And I can see people not vibing with this movie because of that.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, the performances in this film.
Yeah, they are incredible.
Everybody's killing it.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
This is a movie where nothing is sacred and no one is safe, and one woman's quest for something at the cost of everything for everyone around her. And yeah, pretty intense fucking abuse, like you're saying, on the case of multiple, definitely child abuse, I would say, is like the main thing here, which I know can be very triggering. So I can see why. I've seen people post about this on Reddit, and they're like, if the rest of this movie's like this, I don't know if I could watch it. And like, now having seen it, I do understand that. But that's the thing about horror, right? Horror is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to tackle these fucked up topics. And if it makes you squirm, it's kind of done its thing. But again, I don't think it's violence for violence sake. It's not like that. Because there's a reason why these things are happening, but it goes to show like how far people will hurt others to get whatever they want, or if they're so focused on one thing. And also just the fact that like human beings just cannot deal with death. It's tough. It's very tough for them. And obviously this is that incarnate total, like you said, total juxtaposition between the party atmosphere of fucking Talk to Me and how it's just like dumb teens fucking up, and getting into like deep fucked up topics in this movie. So I was like, wow, did not expect that. But I thought it was pretty good. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 stars. That's where I'm sitting with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I gave it on Letterboxd. It's just very intense, very well shot, just like Talk to Me. Jesus, Raka, they kind of, well, clearly they cut their teeth making just gorgeous YouTube videos, all these awesome shorts, and they're just ridiculously cool stuff. And I'm glad that they were able to not have a sophomore slump necessarily. And I'm interested to see what they end up doing with the Talk to Me sequel that they're planning on doing here before too long.
Yeah,
so I believe that's the next film. So
I was actually reading about Bring Her Back a little bit, and those people. And there's like did you know that there was some viral marketing for this movie the blackangeltapes.com and this is not a cult.com or .xyz. I
Mm,
found those URLs, and it's like almost like an alternate reality game or an ARG. You know what ARGs are? Great.
yeah.
So apparently, before they even started making YouTubes and stuff, these guys were also making ARGs. And like I think
Oh,
there's one called like Ashley's Dead or something like that, which is a really big one. It's like a murder mystery ARG, and they were the ones who made that. And so I found it really interesting. Like I just came up across all that information today, and I was looking at it, and basically like the tapes that the woman is watching in the film, you can see like
mhm.
a website, basically like it seems like a dark web website where she probably bought that tape, and then there's other like haunted fucked up
That's
artifacts
so
on that
fucked.
site as well that like hint toward maybe more movies that these guys aren't going to make, and of course the cursed hand is one of the entries on there too, so really interesting. Like one of them is a sleep paralysis demon video, and I'm like, they're gonna make a
Oh,
sleep paralysis movie. Who knows? There's like one entry for death masks. I'm like, yo, these guys already have lots of ideas, so I'm stoked for whatever's next.
nice. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm totally down with them doing something sleep paralysis related. Um, there is such a great lo-fi horror film called Come True, which the main character is going to a sleep study at first in an effort to just have a stable place where she can spend the night away from home because
Nice.
she's got shit going on with her parents um and things kind of spiral out of control from there with the sleep study because there's more sinister shit going on underneath, and it's really interesting. It's the dream sequences in it or something else, and I would love to see these guys take on something like that. So that's cool. I'm glad they've got plenty of irons in the fire there, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
dude.
I see that it's
Um,
on Tubi, so I'm gonna definitely watch this. Thanks for the heads up. You know what? That's another thing about today is I feel like you're gonna be throwing movies my way, and I'm gonna be like writing them down. Just watch a bunch of them.
that works.
That's our
That
first
works.
one. Come
Hey,
true.
hey, nice. Um,
Sweet.
and then we've also both seen VHS Halloween.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Um,
Another solid entry in the series, of which
True.
I've seen remarkably few.
Okay. I
Um,
was about to ask that to you. On the flip side, I've seen every fucking VHS movie, and I've actually been a fan for a while. Like, I think since 2025. Probably watched the first one in like 2013. Then saw that the second one was out,
okay.
and I was like, oh, let me watch that. And then I just been slowly watching them as I've either found them randomly or as they've come out. And then they started coming out on Shutter, like Shutter produced.
Mhm.
I already had when I got Shutter for the first time, I had a backlog of like 3 to watch, which I watched, and now they're just coming out every year, and I'm just like, just looking forward to it every year. And I feel like they always deliver, like any anthology horror film, which is a great genre of horror films. Um, they're not all created equally. Some are great, some are
No,
not so
they're going to
great,
be a little hit and miss. Sure.
but that
I
doesn't make
I
them
love
bad.
that it with yeah, and I love that with an anthology film, you have, especially with short films like this, you have, just a lot of opportunity for people to explore and just try stuff.
Yeah,
So that's really cool. Um,
absolutely.
so yeah. Last year with the kind of alien and UFO themed Beyond,
Yeah,
and then this year we get just an overall Halloween theme and just wonderful, perfect timing and all that. But yeah, it was a good time. I liked the film that kind of wove itself in between all the other films
yeah.
with
That's
the energy drink.
yeah.
It was a
Diet
little over the top,
Phantasma.
but yeah,
So
It
fucking awesome.
Yep. And of course, you had the little JD Vance baby man in.
Hmm. Yeah, he showed up pretty
Yep.
quick, which cracked me up because you sent that JD Vance gif, and then it's the first fucking short, and you see him right away. I'm like, ah, oh god.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Terrifying. I know.
what one thing to keep in mind is ever since the first one, all the VHSs always have this like main plot, like in betweener is what I keep calling it.
Hmm.
Um, and what's interesting about the first ones is it seems to be more mysterious. Like I think in the first movie, it's a group of people who break into this house that heard something or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, this guy has a bunch of weird tapes." And then they go into a room and there's like a dead guy in a chair, and then there's like a whole bunch of tapes and like 10 TVs, CRT TVs, like old school, all like either blue. Remember the blue when you turn it to like video mode
Oh, yeah.
or static, and then they're just like this guy's like just look through the tapes, and so then that's how you get through it. But then as it keeps going back, like there's
Okay.
weird shit happening behind them, and they start to die probably, and then and it kind of the plot continues to build in between each VHS movie. But then I like with these Shutter ones that they're just like, well, let's just create a weird thing that's going on, and it's not connected to people actually like putting the tape in the deck. And I think that either way works, but I'm finding these newer ones to be just like fun. I'm like, all right, what is it this time? It feels like some fucked up Adult Swim
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. It's definitely a good time at the very least. It's I'm not expecting, to be completely blown away, or have one of these be like my favorite film of the year or anything, but
No, yeah.
especially for Halloween season here, it's just a good time. So
Yeah, absolutely.
excellent vibes. Very,
So
very good.
so out of the shorts from this movie, which one did you like the most?
That's a really good question. I like the one. I think it's actually directed by the director of Wreck. That
Wreck.
was remade as Quarantine.
I don't know.
Spanish found footage zombie
Oh,
film.
Rec. Record REC. Yeah,
Yep,
sorry. Yes, Rec.
yep,
I in my head I was like Rec, RWRECK. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's the Rec guy. Yeah, that one was awesome. That one felt the
yeah,
most professional, like shot.
yeah. It definitely had a look to it, and I don't know, just for whatever reason, the performances felt a lot like the performances from that film. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty cool. Um,
Yeah. The
but yeah,
the one named like the fun sized one, the candy one.
oh
Funny and
god,
so I looked it up. Funny enough, that's Casper Kelly, who has made like several Adult Swim shows, including Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell, which has Henry Zabrowski in as the main character from Last Podcast on the Left. And I love that fucking
okay,
show. And I was like, man, that short was just so ridiculous and like it felt so Gen Z coded, I'm like, oh my god, this feels like I'm watching a horror game playthrough or something. But I thought it was funny. But my favorite one
yeah,
was the last one with the haunted house and the record. I thought that was awesome.
yeah. Is they were all a good time. I mean, I didn't really find any of them to be stinkers. So
No.
it's yeah, yeah.
Yeah, even in
Um,
the one before
it's,
this Beyond, like the one that Justin
mhm.
Long made, the dog one. That one
Yeah,
isn't the best one, but like it's still good.
I love the one that Kate Siegel did with Alana Pierce.
Oh, that Kate Siegel did that one. Nice. Yeah, that one was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that's her first time directing anything apparently. So
Nice.
that was neat.
Yeah, it was very
Um,
Cronenberg.
oh yeah, yeah. There's some good body horror for sure, for sure. Um, on the more thriller side of things.
Okay.
I finally had the opportunity to see Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cloud.
Mm.
That's his new film from last year that finally got its streaming release here in the US like a week or two ago. If you subscribe to the Criterion channel, you could see it there. I ended up just buying it through Apple.
Nice.
There was this good little bundle. You could buy it, the digital version of it for like $20, but
Mhm.
they had a twofer going with his much earlier film Cure for like $23, $24. And I'm like, well, yeah, I've got a Blu-ray of Cure, but I would love to have a digital version just handy. So sure, why not? So
Nice.
uh Cloud, though, very cool. It's about a reseller in I'm pretty sure it's Tokyo in the beginning of the film,
Mhm.
who, he just buys a shit ton of, like knockoff purses and then turns them around on, different auction websites for hopefully a profit. And he is basically pissed off everybody and everyone around him. And he ends up renting a house in the countryside with his girlfriend so he can kind of get away from people and continue his business. And shit just starts spiraling out of control for him. Much less supernatural stuff than the other Kurosawa films that I've seen, like Cure and Pulse.
Mhm.
Feel like people know Pulse a little bit more from him.
Mhm.
But
I haven't seen any of those.
damn, if it isn't cool and the way it plays out. Cure and Pulse definitely have almost a cosmic horror vibe to them. Just
Okay.
in how odd everything is.
Hmm.
Cure's from like around 97, 98, and Pulse is like early aughts. Um,
Okay.
they're just unsettling.
Hmm.
And in some ways, even though Cloud is just much more of a thriller, um, it's still, fairly unsettling in all the crap that's happening to these people throughout the course of the film. So
Hmm.
definitely worth a watch.
Nice.
Yeah.
These are going on the list.
What else? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Also just beautifully shot film as well.
Kurosawa.
It's cool stuff. Yeah, just not that Kurosawa. Um, no relation. This particular Kurosawa. I don't know if you've seen Drive My Car. It's
Mm-mm.
this Japanese drama from 2-3 years ago. It got a lot of like award buzz around the time, and it's like this 3 hour long drama about this
Mm.
stage actor who goes down to Hiroshima to direct a play. It's oh God, what's the play? Uncle Vanya, the Russian play.
Mm.
And this actor's shtick is that he when he directs a play, he'll get like all of his actors from all over the world and they just perform in their native language, and then there will be subtitles on a big screen up behind everyone, with both English and Japanese then,
Hmm.
just so that people can, kind of act without having to try to perform in a language they may not be familiar with or whatever. And
Hmm.
it's just like all the interpersonal drama going on throughout all their, table reads and all that stuff. It's like, it sounds like the most boring, pretentious shit, but is fucking compelling. And
Sweet.
this dude was a protege of this Kurosawa. So, just,
Ah.
kind of interesting interesting stuff, cool films for
Nice.
sure.
Yeah, I'm writing these down.
Yeah,
These are these are getting written down.
fun. I
Sweet.
feel like Drive My Car would be, it's not, it's not a thriller, it's not horror, but
No,
it
I mean,
is
yeah, I'm
just
just
like I
writing
said,
them.
kind of a
I'm
compelling
sure
drama.
Joy
And
would probably want to watch that.
it would be a really good one to be in a little bit of an altered state and just vibe out for 3 hours.
Nice.
It's, yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like God, what's the other the Wim Wenders film from a couple of years ago, where the guy's the janitor going around Tokyo cleaning toilets, and he just lives a very simple life.
I don't know.
Shit. Perfect Days. Perfect Days. It's
All
very
right.
similar film. It's just you just watch it and vibe. It's
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard
is
about this. Yes, I do remember this. Yeah. Perfect
very
Days.
cool. Sad, but very cool.
Nice.
Um, what else have you seen that's a little new to you?
Well, you just mentioned Cosmic Horror, so I'll talk about that movie.
Oh,
There's this movie called The Borderlands, which is pretty cool. So my favorite type of horror movies, are found footage. Like I love found footage movies. I just feel like it just feels more real. It's like fun. Um, I
mhm.
know that they're shaky, so like people who can't handle motion sickness and stuff, it can
Yeah.
get a little weird. So like
Yep.
that's why I don't fault people for not checking them out. But for those of you who can, it's like Wreck. We were just talking about Wreck. Wreck 1, excellent. I still need to watch the sequels, which I'm sure are also good. But the Borderlands came up on a list on Shudder, and so I was like, all right, I'll check it out. It might be like overly Catholic or something. Who knows? But I'm like, if it's like a scary haunting thing, fuck it. And it got some good reviews. It's kind of a heady movie for a found footage movie. It's like you really need to pay attention to the details because things are happening that you may miss, and the way it ends is very unexpected. Like I said, it does veer into the cosmic horror, which is it's a twist of the movie. So I'm not going to talk about what that is, and it's not exactly apparent, but it almost like watching that movie
Okay.
feels like trying to solve a mystery because they're trying to solve a mystery, um, but watching it, you're also trying to solve that mystery until the very very end, and then you realize, oh, that's what this has been about. And it's really a rug pull. But that's what's great about this movie. I thought it was really interesting, and also like it does like feature like Catholic like or like the corporate structure of Catholicism, if you will. And
Okay.
the movie is really just about like the whole miracle process. If you don't know, people
Huh.
like will have a miracle, and then so they'll send a claim to the Catholic like church,
Right.
and then they'll send a guy to like verify that the fucking miracle's real.
Yep.
These are the people trying to figure that out. It's about them. It's like an
Okay.
AV guy
Very
and an
interesting.
investigator working as a team and living in the house in like on the borderlands of Britain. Um, so that's where I'm
Okay.
gonna leave it. It's a dope ass movie. I think it's a lot of fun. If you have Shudder,
Yeah.
throw it on,
Oh,
watch it.
yeah. As a very, very lapsed Catholic myself, then yeah, I'm sure I would find it very interesting.
Yeah, you'll get a kick out of it. But
Agnostic, bordering on atheist, but
yeah, I'm the same way,
but
but
yeah, man,
on the Christian
I
side of
I
things.
love that kind of shit too. So yeah,
Yeah,
um, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll definitely add that to the list, especially since it's on Shutter. Shutter's a gold mine for a time of year like this, you know.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That is, and speaking of Shutter and found footage adjacent, there's this really cool kind of mockumentary, because it's presented as a doc about shamanism in northern Thailand, and it's
Oh,
actually
okay.
written by the guy that wrote and directed The Wailing, which is just
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
awesome South
Yeah.
Korean film.
Hmm.
Very long but very cool.
Yeah.
But this one, it's this documentary crew that's going around Thailand, basically interviewing shamans, and yeah, they kind of focus in this area in northern Thailand, and they find this lady who's been doing this all her life, and she's got a niece that is exhibiting the same signs that she did when she was a teenager, or in her young 20s or something like that. And the crew follows this family around as all of this stuff is happening, and it delves into possession eventually, and it just all spirals out of control.
Sick.
And there is such clever, subtle little shit that happens visually throughout this film. Just fun little blink and you'll miss it type stuff.
Hmm.
But also just cool story, creepy as fuck. The
Hell yeah.
Medium. Uh,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah.
Good. Yeah. This one I keep scrolling past only just because like I don't have anything against foreign films. I'm just typically like not sitting down and staring at the TV like the entire time. So it's just harder to watch a movie with subtitles. Which is why every
well,
chance
and
I do watch like a foreign film. Like I just finally watched Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, which is a fuck ton of fun.
nice.
It's a lot of fun.
Yes.
I love the influencer like content creator angle at the beginning of the
Yep.
movie, just to kind of see like the Korean culture in that way, and just like the
There's a
twists that are in it.
Filipino remake of that I
Oh,
need to
really?
see.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out too.
Yes.
Fun fucking movie
But
though.
yeah,
But sorry to interrupt.
yes. No. Everybody talks that one up, and for good reason. That is a fun ass found footage film.
Yeah,
And yeah, the whole like streamer influencer angle that they have. We're gonna hit this many views, and we're all gonna make
yeah.
a ton of money. And
They're like, we're at
yeah,
500,000 views now. We can't
yeah.
stop. Yeah. It's
Oh yeah,
which
yeah. People are dying, but we can't stop.
figures. Which also it's great. We have to shout out Grave Encounters as well, which I think is
Yes,
I don't know what came first. It may have been Grave Encounters. I feel like that movie kind of covered like a
probably.
little bit of that ground work of what. But have nothing against people being inspired by that movie and making their own version of it. Because I've seen quite a
Yep.
few. And I'm stoked to watch The Medium. Definitely will. But yeah, by the way,
I'll tell you.
the second one is garbage. I just have to put that out there. It's a horrible fucking movie.
Fair enough. Oh yeah,
Grave
you know what? I
Encounters
saw
2.
your comment on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It might be
Um,
worth a watch once, but like do a drinking game or something, like make it fun.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
All right, keep talking. I can hear you.
I was gonna say I'm with you about foreign films and that I love them. I love especially horror, just seeing stuff from other cultures and just all these neat films from all over the world. The problem is I end up watching a lot of movies while I'm trying to eat dinner.
Yeah, right.
And trying to read subtitles while you're trying to eat or while you're trying to cook is just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So
I mean, for me too, like
I understand.
Yeah. I do them when I work as well sometimes, which I do rewind.
Yeah.
Have to rewind a lot, like because I'm looking down at my phone while I'm working, and then I'll miss like a jump scare, and I'm like, fuck, I have to rewind it and stare. But
that was my problem with VHS Halloween. I fell asleep halfway through the film because I was watching it after a long day at work, and I wake up with the credits rolling, and it's like, where did I fall asleep now? So you're backing up. It's such a pain in the ass. It's
dude, I know that feeling, and I hate that shit. But also, Joy always gets really mad at me for leaving horror movies on and falling asleep. Huh, babe? She's not listening. But she does. She's like, don't put a fucking horror movie on if you're gonna fall asleep. I'm like, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
She'll wake
Next
up
thing you know,
with, like,
Jacob's
yeah, she wakes up in the middle of the night and it's just like fucked up horror movies and I'm sleeping.
Screaming, yes.
Which is really funny. Yeah, so I try not to do that. But yeah, it can't help it. You get tired after a day, throw a movie on, you get comfortable on the couch, then you pass out.
I know. As soon as you get horizontal, that's the problem. Yeah.
That's right. What other movie?
Understood.
I do gotta shout out a couple other found footage movies that kind of touch upon what we were just talking about. Deadstream.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay. I know of it. Yeah.
Deadstream is the Twitch. It's the Twitch stream version of what we've been talking about. Found footage movie.
Okay.
Which is cool. If you like Gonjiam, you should watch it. It's really about one guy going to a haunted house to try to like get a lot of views, and it ends the way you think. And then
yeah,
there's another one, Spree, which I just watched. It's got the kid from fucking Stranger Things.
Sounds familiar.
He was the boyfriend that was hitting the Demogorgons with the bat. He's like the kind of the older one. He was like the sister's boyfriend guy. Anyway, he is a spree driver, which is like Uber, and he's been trying to make it big on YouTube. And so to make it big, he does a stream where he drives sprees and kills everyone in his car, just for views. And it's just about like a crazy night. So yeah, lots of crazy shit like that happening, and it's like, okay, obviously these this is the topic of 2025. Everyone's trying to be a content creator. Here we are podcasting. So it's just always fun seeing, or like even during COVID, we had that horror movie that was all shot via fucking like whatever Discord.
Oh, Host.
Yeah, Host.
Which
ended up being good.
A seance on a Zoom call. Oh, it was a great film.
Yeah. So creative.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I just love
that. Basically, that whole cast. I supported their Kickstarter several years ago, and they're still working on it. But you get updates every so often. But that whole cast and the writer of that film have a game called Ghosts, which is supposed to be full motion video.
Cool.
You know, kind of a throwback to 90s style FMV games. And it's basically those five ladies investigating some kind of a haunting or something, and you're like the person in the van controlling the cameras or whatever. So that's got a lot of potential, and I hope they're able to put this thing out. But
yeah, same. That sounds excellent.
Yeah,
totally am down. One more found footage movie that I have to ask. Do you like Hell House, the series? Have you seen the Hell House movies? LLC?
So I've seen the first one and the one that came out like a year or so ago, the Carmichael Manor, which was really good. That was really a great sequel.
That was technically the best.
I keep hearing how
technically.
Yeah, I keep hearing how most of the sequels are not that good, and so I haven't really bothered. First one's really good. I enjoyed the first one.
The first one's good, but I feel like the ending, they squander it a bit, and that's sort of what ruins it. But then, I mean, that's just horror films. But I agree that it is good. It is good. I do like the movie. I'd say the other two aren't the worst movies ever. Okay, if you just want something to be on, and you can look over and see something going on every once in a while. Those two are good for that. But just watching the first and last, that's perfect. I think that's really all you got to do. But they all build upon that plot.
The newer one this year too, right? So
there's another one?
Yeah. I think they're fairly recently released. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is coming out or something like that. So
Lineage. What? You're fucking right. When is that coming out? Oh, it's out. It's out. On what?
All I know is I thought it was maybe in theaters.
It's on Shudder.
Oh, it is on Shudder. Okay.
Oh, I gotta watch that. Huh. Nice. Thanks for the heads up.
Good shit. Yeah. Well, speaking of theaters, I need to make an effort to try to go see the Black Phone 2 this week.
Nice. Yeah, I want to see it too. I don't think we'll go see it though, like in person, but I will watch it when it comes out.
If I can, I want to make that happen because I always want to support Derrickson and Cargill. They're such a good team. Also, Cargill is an excellent follow on socials.
Really?
Definitely, he's definitely, active on Blue Sky. Yet another Twitter refugee, but good times. Derrickson directing, Cargill writing, always a good pair. And it's just fun seeing Ethan Hawke as that villain.
I know. It's great.
Just creepy.
Good
times. Yeah.
I like the other, I like Sinister. It's a fun movie. But this is a whole other vibe, This is like,
very different.
He's like the monster, which is awesome.
Yes.
Good shit.
Good. Speaking of period films, I saw a really fun newer one on Shudder the other night, Night of the Reaper.
Was it good?
Takes place in the 80s. I really enjoyed it.
Okay,
I
sweet.
thought it was a ton of fun.
Good shit.
Our friend Carlos had mentioned it, and that he was enjoying it. So I'm like, you know what, I'll give
Hell
this a
yeah.
whirl. And it went to a place that I am, happy to say I was not exactly expecting. I was a
Sweet.
little suspicious of, a couple of the characters. And I'm like, you know what? I was right to be suspicious, but for the wrong reasons. And
Oh wow.
so yeah, that was cool.
Nice.
It's absolutely worth a watch, if nothing else, for the season.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
It's been popping up on Shutter, and I've been sort of saving it, but
mhm.
then, you know how the reviews are on there. People are just so stupid, and but then I don't know. So I was
Yeah,
just like, is this really worth my time? Should I wait? Maybe see if Joy wants to watch it with me. So I've been putting that one off for sure, and I've been prioritizing the found footage because she can't handle
yeah,
the it's too shaky. So that's why I'm like I can watch those on my own.
fair,
Yeah, yeah,
fair. But yeah, I feel like this would be a good, like date film. So
yeah.
why not?
Sweet. I'm stoked. Have you ever seen House of the Devil?
Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah. Another babysitter movie. So yeah,
Yes, and
just making
very
sure.
much there are some vibes from that. Yeah, but Ty West,
Oh,
love
Ty
his
West is cool.
stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah,
I didn't know it
yeah.
was Ty West, so
Uh,
yeah. I still have to see the
that was like his
third.
first big film.
Oh no shit.
Oh, Maxine.
Yeah, I haven't seen
You still haven't
Maxine.
seen
I
Maxine? Okay,
forgot he's the one who did
it's
House
a
of the
good time.
Devil. Yeah, I really liked X, and I liked the second one way more. Like I
Pearl.
thought
Yeah,
Pearl. Yeah, Pearl's fucking great. That's a great movie.
they're two very different films. That's
They
for
hella
sure.
are. Yeah.
They're both just absolutely bananas, and
Mhm.
yeah. And Maxine leans into that hardcore. Maxine feels a little bit like it's like a little homage to Giallo in some ways,
Oh, cool.
um, which is always fun. I love that subgenre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. I know there were people that were a little more cool on it, but
Mhm.
you know, I still think it's a good time, and it's worth just finishing up the trilogy and just seeing how it plays out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I think
Um,
that's neat.
it's definitely on the to-do list. As you can see, there's a lot of movies to watch. Um,
Oh yeah.
uh, like every year, I kind of try to hit a series of movies. Last year was
Okay.
all the Saws. Finishing all those up. That was intense. This year was all the rest of the Final Destination, starting from number 3.
Um,
Good times.
I
Good
still have to
times.
see the new one.
The new one is really fucking good and a lot of fucking fun. Definitely like
Nice.
there's an obvious formula for Final Destination. It's like
Oh, yeah.
if you've seen one, they all kind of follow the same path. So of course, a new one trying to take that concept and flesh it out even more. And it's like movies have rules, right? Horror movies always have rules, like vampires are
Yeah.
garlic and sunlight, or Freddy, he only gets you when you're sleeping, So there's rules with Final Destination as well, and because of these rules, the plot emerges in this newest movie, which is I really liked. I thought it was super cool, but I do have to say this out loud: Final Destination 4 is a dog shit film. The movie is awful.
So I've heard. So I've
That's
heard.
that one is very bad. Every other one is pretty good. But 4 is
Yeah.
like, wow, what the fuck happened, man? So just keep that in mind. Again, that's a Mystery Science Theater 3000 or like a drinking games style movie.
Okay.
I would say, because nothing makes sense, and it's like so like mid aughts, like jank, bad CGI, low
Yeah.
budget, like titty type of
I'll
shit.
Hell
It's
yeah. There's a
ridiculous.
lot of stuff from the aughts that, it either skews really good or really bad.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
there are so few that fall like kind of squarely in the middle in, that good
yeah,
bad character category. Yeah. Yeah. There's
yeah.
so many remakes of
Uh,
much older horror films out of the aughts. And some of them we've gone back and we have a greater appreciation for the remakes, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with
oh yeah,
what's her face, Jordana Brewster.
yes.
Um,
Yeah.
It's a far better film than I remember it originally.
Yeah. Hills Have Eyes.
But
Pretty fun.
yeah,
Wild.
yeah.
Kind of interesting.
But speaking of much older films, I have definitely gone back and watched some kind of blank spots in my horror education. I
Good
went back
shit.
to 1960 with Eyes Without a Face.
Oh shit.
And I'm sure you've seen the like poster for this film before. If not, all right,
Yeah.
having seen the film.
For sure.
But basically this plastic surgeon who he was in a car accident with his daughter. Her face was just horribly disfigured. So he ends up basically kidnapping women to remove their faces and try to surgically implant them on his daughter.
Whoa.
And for a film from 1960, there is a graphic surgery film or a surgery scene rather. It is it is something. And you can see a lot of inspiration in this film for stuff that would come later. So it's pretty neat.
Whoa, it's
pretty
brutal.
neat.
I'm gonna send you this link. I'm showing the picture of the gruesome fucked up shit. Whoa.
Yeah. That's
hardcore.
That's it. Yeah, it is.
I definitely have to check
also
this
from
out.
the late 60s. It's a cool Vincent Price film. Witchfinder General takes place during the English Civil War. And during the time that all that shit was going on, you'd have all sorts of people kind of profiting off of the chaos. And this guy is somebody who just goes from town to town, and people would accuse somebody of a witch, and he would question them and ultimately help put them to death. And he plays such a great villain in that film. And it's funny because I had seen another one from like the early 70s shortly before that, The Blood on Satan's Claw, and similar type of like English Civil War era bad shit happening in a small rural town. And I'm like, it's all right. And Witchfinder General put that to shame.
Nice. Cool.
It was very cool.
Oh, that's on my radar
like
now.
movies that I was aware of, kind of like folk horror-y, which is a subgenre that is super cool. I love folk horror. I will die on the hill that Hot Fuzz is a folk horror film.
Oh, totally. I totally see why you say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, for the greater good.
I like The Witch.
Greater good.
I understand why people don't like The Witch. Some people don't.
Yeah.
But
I've always been a supporter of The Witch. I enjoy it.
I think it's a good time.
Yeah. There's a dope documentary on Shudder. It is so long, but it's like Woodlands Dark and Days Bewitched or something like that. And it's basically the history of folk horror in cinema all around the world. It is just a fun way to learn about folk horror films that, either some that you wouldn't necessarily think of that genre, or just, movies that you're totally unaware of and just put them on your radar. It's pretty dope.
Nice. That's awesome. We're talking about older movies, so I feel like it's time to bust out the thing I alluded to earlier. So let me go grab it. Here it comes.
We have a massive pregnant pause as Jacob goes to grab the thing.
I didn't have it by me. So Joy found this on Amazon. It's Scratch and Play Classic Top 52 Horror Movies Scratch Off Cards. And I was like, sure, that's awesome. I mean, I wonder how many, of those movies we've seen. So, hey, what we've been doing is just scratching a card. And then if we want to rewatch a movie, we'll rewatch it. And if we haven't seen it, we watch it. So let's go through the movies that we scratched off.
All right.
All right, cool. There's still quite a bit. There's still this much.
Damn.
But starting at the top. Ah! I dropped it. course, we have It Follows. Good
Nice.
movie. Of course, we
They're
both
still working on a sequel.
nice. That'd be fun to watch the sequel. Which we did watch Smile 2, and I
Yeah.
thought it was pretty good. And I always equate those movies.
So I'll have to get to that. I put that on my list for this year.
Nice.
Still haven't seen it.
So yeah, we were like, you know what? We're starting off October. I think it was the last week of September, actually. We were like, fuck it, let's just rewatch It Follows. Then we scratched off Dawn of the Dead, 1978. 1978.
Yeah.
Which is a movie I've always wanted to see.
There is so much going on in that movie. There is so much commentary on just consumerism and just, the mindlessness of people and just
it's so incredible.
When I was an undergrad, I once went to a Halloween party as the Hare Krishna zombie.
Yeah, I love that guy. He almost gets her.
He does.
That part's pretty intense. That movie, I did not realize how much zombie lore like that is still holds up today.
Yeah.
Really does originate from that movie. Everything that I thought was like an innovation, like so many things I thought were like, oh, I didn't know this. Like the fact that zombies are just going about their days like they used to, just mindlessly. That's why they feel like they have to come to the mall. I thought that was made up in another movie, later. And so it's just like, wow. And then just so many things that are clearly influenced by that film. I thought it was dope as fuck. And don't forget, Tom Savini makes an appearance in that movie as an actor. And that part's pretty fucking cool.
Yes, he does.
Which we'll talk about Tom Savini a little more in a sec. Then we pulled The Shining, which we've seen about 12 times.
Nice.
And we were like, all right, let's not rewatch The Shining. I can watch it now in my brain. Every so often, every few years, every 5 years, I may throw it back on, for fun. But yeah, we were good. Then we pulled this movie, Good Night, Mommy. Have you seen this movie before?
Oh, yes, I have.
Okay.
Oh, that is something.
That is something. And then I didn't want to bring this up now, but again, the vibes of Bring Her Back, sort of same, to some degree. There's some sort of abuse, although it's the other way around. But this is, man, what an intense fucking ride this movie is. But I do have to say that for they put the American version on this card rather than the original.
Okay.
And I've
seen the original, not the American one.
Okay, me too, because I didn't realize that I found the original one. We watched that instead. So I do want to watch the American one too, but I do really like the original. It's what a fucking crazy movie, but talk about unsettling. Like making you squirm in your seat watching a film. Again, that's why I'm saying the vibes are similar with Bring Her Back for me. I was like, oh, what's with all these movies just trying to get under my skin and make me like not want to look at the screen?
That's why I'm wondering if Martyrs is in that deck of cards.
Martyrs is so over the top that I don't even know what. I still can't even talk about Martyrs. I'm just like, that movie is literally the definition of a wild ride. Like,
it's also places. Like everyone's one and done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody's like, for a rewatch. I could probably rewatch that movie, just because of how ridiculous it was and how long ago I watched it. But yeah, what a fucking ridiculous movie. You're totally right. Then I pulled this, one of my favorite movies of all time, OG Alien. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Even though I watch that movie every year, we watched it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last year I saw that in a theater for the very first time. Last year was its 45th anniversary, and there was a new print of it going around theaters, and just the level of detail, being able to see it on the big screen like that, all cleaned up and everything, was really cool.
Yeah. Oh man, I really missed out because I fucking love the original Alien. That's just such a good movie. And we had fun with
Top tier film.
Top tier film. I'm always a slut for the sci-fi horror movies anyway. And that's like the one, if there was one. Then we pulled The Witch, and Joy doesn't really like The Witch. She watched The Witch kind of recently with me, so we were like, it's fine. We already seen that. She's never gonna watch it again. She said. She hates that movie. She said. I don't know if you heard me.
Oh, well,
Fair enough.
You know, to each their own.
Yeah. Exactly. Which is fine. Then we pulled Audition.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
That was fun because Joy hadn't seen it, and I was like, she likes romance movies, so we gotta watch Audition.
It's like a romantic drama, right?
Yeah.
For like
Starts
90% of the film.
But her complaint for this movie is that it's a slow burn, pretty fucking slow, which I understand. It is a long ride, but I think by the end, I just think this movie's worth it.
Oh yeah, it's and just banger Takashi Miike film. So you know,
yep. Which I do need to go back and watch the Ichi the Killer and watch the few that I haven't seen.
I threw that on my list too.
It's been a while, since I think I watched it when I was like a teenager. We got Hereditary, of course. Which, by the way, when we do, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the first time I saw that film, I felt like I needed to take a shower.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. It's really like, it really affects you, It like really fucks with your mood. It does a really good job at that. We chose,
especially if you don't know much going into it. It's
and we didn't.
Yeah.
We had to look up stuff and after we watched it, like to understand exactly what's going on, and then once you understand the lore of all the stuff, and the movie's not telling you, but it's even scarier. Hereditary is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it. We own it, and we just decided let's just watch something else, because we've seen it a couple times. So then of course Psycho, that's our ultra old movie that we watched, and we did watch it, and that movie still fucking holds up so well.
Oh, absolutely,
such a good movie.
It does.
Yeah,
very good.
Absolutely love the original Psycho. Then we watched this Cronenberg Fly. Yeah, fucking rad.
My god,
Joy had never seen this.
Yeah,
she never saw this. I know.
Wow.
I know.
How'd she like it? How'd she like it?
How'd you like The Fly, Joy? She said, that was good. I like that. There you go. Jeff Goldblum, you're the best. Which finally...
He was such a good-looking cat back in the day, too, wasn't he?
He's a handsome boy.
Even now, he's a good-looking man.
Yeah, now he's a handsome old man.
There you go.
Just like you, Joe. Just like you.
Aww.
And then he's also in Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yes, he is.
Holy
that
shit.
is one of those movies where it's a remake and it's so crazy good. It's
so fucking good. What a great movie.
That cast.
Yeah, incredible.
The moment with the dog, and that's all I'll say.
Yes. Yes, the dog. Joy, remember the dog? She said, yeah. That's the best part.
It's wild. It's wild.
Fucking wild.
Oh,
but
my God. Yeah.
Unparalleled levels of anxiety and paranoia. I've never felt that from a movie in my entire life, I feel like.
Oh, yeah.
And again, 1978. Same year as Dawn of the Dead, that movie came out.
Yeah.
So they must have been cooking that year in the horror department.
Sutherland was on a tear in the 70s. Go back about 5 years earlier and check out Don't Look Now.
Okay.
Donald Sutherland and Julie Christie. They are in Venice. They are mourning the death of their daughter.
You told me about this before. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's so good.
Yeah. Because I think we the last time we did a podcast, we were like, let's come up with a couple deep cuts, and that's the one you threw at me, and I was like, okay. Like she's wearing like a red dress or a red skirt or something in the picture.
Yeah, red raincoat.
Yeah, there you go.
Like a plastic raincoat. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to watch that, especially now that like we watched Invasion, the Body Snatchers, and I'm just like, man, this old stuff is really got the stuff for sure.
Hell yeah.
And then
it absolutely does.
Here's the next two, which we didn't rewatch because, of course, Candyman, great. We watched it last year. This is OG Candyman. This is Tony Todd. This is just incredible movie, of course.
Yes.
It's so much more surreal than I thought as a kid. As a kid, my cousins just wanted to scare me with Bloody Mary and Candyman with mirrors, and like I've had this lifelong fear of mirrors because of my fucking cousins. And then I watch a movie, and it's like, no, it's really just, it's more of a study of like anthropology and like the class warfare basically, and like just fucked up shit. Well, really cool.
And then you get the Nia DaCosta reboot, and it's like all about gentrification. And I'll tell you, the original Candyman, one of the secret delights is the Philip Glass score. The score is so cool.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger. But yeah, I like a good surreal movie. That's why I like Suspiria so much, which I think is one of the only like Italian classic horror films I've seen so far. I know I need to get on those. They're
not for everybody,
shit, Yeah,
shallow.
But I really like Suspiria, and that's super driven by the Goblin score as well.
Oh yeah.
God,
the Goblin score is awesome. Suspiria is a lot of people's gateway giallo.
Makes sense.
It's pretty accessible.
Yeah.
It's got such a cool color palette to it. I'll tell you though, the remake of it.
Yeah, I started watching it, but I haven't, gone through and watched the whole thing.
It's neat. It's maybe a little bit more of a slow burn, but it's really cool in what it does. Great cast. Yeah. You get Tilda Swinton playing two roles.
Tilda Swinton,
it's neat.
What a wild, what an interesting, weird woman. Apparently, Joy always says that I have that my hall pass is Tilda Swinton, even though I didn't say that.
Well, I mean, with David Bowie out of the picture, at least you have her.
That's true. You said Tilda Swinton is my hall pass.
No, was your
my Hear Me Out. It's a game the kids are playing. Hear me anyway. Tilda, get him, I guess. Then we pulled Saw, which it's fine. We didn't have to rewatch it. I just watched them last year. And then finally, the where we're at now. What's up, Arturo Robo Bartender? I see you in the chat. He said, "What's up?" 1990s fucking Savini version of Night of the Living Dead, which I have not ever seen.
Underrated remake.
I hear this
underrated
all the
remake,
time,
for
dude.
sure.
I hear this all the time, and it's his directorial debut, right? That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So I cannot wait.
It's fun.
I saw it was on Tubi, and I was like, we'll deal with the commercials. And then I saw just today, it just came to fucking Shudder. So I'm primed and ready. Okay, so that's my list of what we've been doing, at least with this thing. And yeah, it's just been a fun time, man. We're just watching through these movies, and I'm just curious what other deep cuts will pop up that we'll have to watch.
Nice. It's the perfect time of year for it. And, of course, over in your Discord, of course, we have the, what is it? Spooky season as always, or something along those lines.
You got it.
Because, it's always a good time for a good old creepy movie, but, it's even more so right now.
Yeah, I accidentally got a year subscription to Shudder, so now I'm just like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna watch everything. I'm gonna go through, watch all the Joe Bobs on there, and some of the series. And I started Hell Hotel. I watched the first episode, and it's cheesy, but it's not bad. I'm like, I might see this through. Do you know what that is?
I'm not familiar with that one, but if you need a decent horror comedy where you're just going to be like, what the fuck is happening? That's also kind of cosmic horror. On Shudder, it's one of their Shudder originals, because they were producers on it or whatever. It's Ryan Quanten, the guy that played the brother on True Blood, and you only ever hear his voice, but J.K. Simmons. It's called Glorious.
Okay.
Don't look
Don't look
too
anything
much up, but it all takes place in a rest stop restroom around a
up.
glory hole.
Oh shit! Let's go. That sounds like fun.
And it goes places.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Also, fuck, I had something and oh, the monkey, by the way. Badass.
Oh yeah.
That is now one of my
Yeah,
favorite horror movies, by the way. Like, I'm like, oh, I'll probably watch a monkey every year
Such
now.
a good time. Fun cast.
Yeah.
It's just kind of screwball, horror comedy.
Yeah.
And then we get yet another film from Osgood Perkins here in about a month or so.
Oh, nice.
What is it? Keeper.
Oh.
And Tatiana Maslany's in this one too.
Oh, good shit. Cool. Also, there's
she's
like
awesome. She can basically do everything.
yeah. Oh yeah, Tatiana Maslany. Yeah, right. She-Hulk. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. This
Orphan Black. Up. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. What the hell else was I gonna say? I can't remember. Oh, there's Shelby Oaks. I keep seeing trailers for it. Is that supposed to be good? Yeah, that's looking great. Yep. Dude, I want to check that out. I just keep seeing trailers pop up, and I'm always like, oh yeah. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested in that. You're gonna have to tell me how you think about Black Phone 2 when you do watch that. By the way.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. My opinions will be known. That is for sure. I've very much been looking forward to this one. Just saw a trailer yesterday for a new Sam Raimi film. Comes out in January, which is not always a good sign. But yeah, it's Rachel McAdams, and I forget the dude who's in it, but he's like a CEO, kind of asshole boss, and she works in his office, and he's like horrible to her, and she's sort of mousy, and he ends up giving her this opportunity to save her job because he's just being a dick, and he's like firing her over her head. And so she hops on his PJ with him, and they're flying off to some conference or whatever, and the plane goes down, and they are the only two survivors on the desert island, and the tables are kind of turned. Nice. And it's like her inner her id comes out in a big way in that trailer.
Fuck yeah. Coming next year.
I forget what it's called. It's,
Send Help.
Is it Send Help? Okay. Yep. Okay. Nice. But yeah, it looks dope. I getting a little bit of Drag Me to Hell vibes as well.
Good. Love that.
Kind of in that, person who starts off as kind of like meek and mousy, turning into, just a much stronger character as the film goes along. Yep. Yeah, I would love to see a new Sam Raimi film, so I'm down, even if it is a January release.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm a Sam Raimi massive fan, so
yeah,
I'm into it. I love Drag Me to Hell, and I love the Doctor. What is it? Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange in the fuck
Multiverse of Madness.
Wow. See how important Marvel is to me now?
Yeah, I know, right? But you know what? The fact that it was a Sam Raimi film made it, at least watchable. And
agreed. I did dig
some fun bits. Yeah.
Good shit.
Just let Sam Raimi do his shit. That's all. I'm down.
Yeah. Give me crazy like moving shots. Give me like
all the Dutch angles
edit, and yeah. Make the camera spin and make it unsettling, but also hilarious with the awesome score. Come on, great.
Yeah,
good shit. Besides all that, is there any other movies you can think of that you must talk about? I feel like we covered.
I feel like we were all talking about weapons, and
which I haven't seen.
Probably been talked Okay.
Still
Okay.
haven't
That's got to
seen
be coming to
Weapons.
streaming soon.
Yeah, no, it for
Um,
sure. I think I can rent it at least. Every year I do this
Okay.
thing called Tacos and Terror, where I make tacos and we watch a double feature. And Weapons
Nice.
on my list, so I want to rent that. But I'm still trying to think about like the first movie, because the first movie I put on while we're eating and hanging out, so it's usually something more fun. So I got to think about that. Got to think about that. Maybe the birds.
Nice.
Put the birds on.
That
But yeah,
could be fun. That could be
Weapons.
fun.
Weapons, I definitely want to see that night because it just seems crazy.
What else? If you need a kind of like not particularly heavy werewolf film, Werewolves with Frank Grillo was kind of fun.
Okay.
It's not a great movie, but it's a good time still.
Yeah, last year we put
let's see.
on the Demeter movie. The last
I still need to see
Yeah.
that Last Voyage of the Demeter. Yeah,
which was like that was a
Um,
perfect movie to put on, you know.
I've got another good one for you. It's I think people slept on this. The prequel to Orphan First Kill.
Really? Okay. I might actually be
Yeah.
that might be the one actually, cuz I've been waiting to put that on.
It has a super fun twist that I just was not prepared for, and it just leans into the goofiness of that twist in like the best ways.
Fuck yeah.
And also the fun bit is that in the original film, you had this young actress who is around the age that her character was portraying,
Mhm.
who was supposed to be a 30-year-old woman. And then basically this is almost like a legacy prequel where now she's much closer to the age that her character was actually supposed to be
Yeah.
portraying somebody who's younger than 10.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That's so
It's so
bonkers.
wild.
That's so awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. That's got to be it. I'm gonna put that shit on. Thank you for that help. I appreciate that.
yeah.
That's a good one.
That's again one that I think people kind of slept on.
Mhm.
I answered the bat signal from Nightlight here a few weeks back, and they needed a guest host very quickly, and I hopped on to talk Orphan with Prince.
Nice.
And he brought up First Kill, and I'm like, you know what? I still haven't seen it. And God, it's been like 2-3 years since it came out. Like, holy crap, that just kind of came and went, right? And
Totally.
I did watch it pretty quickly after that, and yeah, I was very impressed. I mean, it's not, you know, great cinema by any stretch, but it is a fun time, and you know, you get some cool people that you haven't seen in a while, like Julia Stiles, and you know, it was fun.
Nice. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Like Steve Zahn's like in a movie coming up. Not, I don't think a horror movie either. Like
Oh,
I'm like
shit.
cool.
What
I
is it?
love Steve Zahn. I miss these actors. I haven't seen him forever.
Yes, exactly. And I know exactly the movie you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
I'm completely blanking on what it is, which is awful. But yeah, is it no, it's not the one with Jesse Plemons and what's her face from Superbad, Emma Stone.
I don't think so. I think it's
No, it's something else. Jesus, what is
like
it?
a drama movie called She Dances. Maybe not.
Okay, it's something else I'm thinking of then.
To look. But
Shit.
I mean, come on, Saving Silverman. That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's a good ass movie.
Good
Let's see.
times. Good times.
Upcoming Anaconda. It's Anaconda. That's what it is. It's Anaconda. It's the friends who are remaking Anaconda. Yeah. Oh,
Yes, it's very Be Kind Rewind.
yes, which is a great movie. That's what it is.
Yes.
Dude. Yeah, I definitely want to check
But yeah,
that
I'm
out.
looking
Anyway,
forward to that one.
for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be such goofy fun.
I love it. Goofy fun is a good time.
And the ageless Paul Rudd. So
Absolutely.
there you go.
The vampire in his own rights.
Yes.
Much like
Yes.
Keanu Reeves. Good shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a bunch of movies. Is there any
Yes.
other movies or like one last thing you want to say, or we can get into this little trivia quiz thing?
I think we should get into the trivia quiz
All
because
right.
we've gone over a lot of films.
Yeah, we sure have. And I have a lot on my list now, so I'm gonna have to check them
Let me
out.
tell you, my list that I threw together for the 100 horror movies in 92 days thing is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 120 movies. So I am not hurting for films that I could put on to try to
Cool.
work my way through the challenge. It's just,
Yeah.
sometimes you just want to play a little bit of Silent Hill F, right?
Oh yeah. Which I've been watching. I've been doing streams with Frankfurter while he plays, and the people send us jump scares, and that's been a lot of fun. It's actually fun to watch. And I've been playing Resident Evil.
Really
1 on my
good
own.
game. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, no, really good game. So far, so good.
Mhm.
Gotta love Japanese horror. Okay, so this guy on Reddit made 2 pub quiz style horror movie quizzes that we are going to check out.
Okay.
Although I'm going to pull it up in Firefox because this thing is riddled with ads.
Nah.
Okay. So this is like a quiz that is timed. So we got 12 minutes to do it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So when I hit
We're on the
play,
clock.
we're gonna go. There's 25 questions, I guess. And we're gonna work together, and then we'll see how well we do. Are you ready?
All right. My mind is your mind.
Here we go. Here we go. Mind meld. All right. 3, 2, 1. Play quiz. All right. Ty West 2022 film X takes place in which U.S. state? Florida, Texas, Arizona, Louisiana. It's Texas, right?
Texas.
Okay. Next. It's score 1. Nice. Which of these films were not nominated for an Academy Award in any of the big 5 categories? Get Out, 2017. Misery, 1990. The Shining, 1980. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991.
Shining.
Shining, okay. Correct. What is the name of the demon that possesses Reagan McNeil in The Exorcist, 1973?
Pazuzu.
Yeah, Pazuzu. That's an easy one. And I like the picture of Pazuzu that flashes in the movie.
Hell yeah.
This musician
Yeah.
played Eddie in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Yeah. Which of these, we're doing it. Which of these actresses have never played the role of Wednesday Addams in film or television? Christina Ricci, Winona Ryder, Jenna Ortega, Lisa Loring. It's Winona.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's not. Oh, yeah, no, it is. We're on question 6. Perfect. I was like, what? The mask serial killer Michael Myers wears throughout the Halloween franchise is a mask of which real-life actor? You know this.
Oh, Shatner. Yeah.
The Shat. What is the fictional town that acts as a predominant setting for the Scream franchise, specifically the first, fourth, and fifth films? Sunnydale, California. Woodsboro, California. Yeah, all right. That's correct. Which installment of the Final Destination franchise features a massive highway catastrophe vehicle pileup as its set piece? Premonition, Final Destination 2, which is correct. I just told you I watched them all. That was this year. I could have answered any of them.
Gen Xers and millennials for life.
Yes, the water bottle. In the Evil Dead franchise, reanimated or possessed persons are known as Deadites.
Deadites.
Of course. Number 10. What is the name of the child that serial killer possessed doll Chucky targets in the Child's Play franchise? The character also appears as an adult in the Chucky TV series. Will Byers, Damian Thorne, Andy Barclay, Danny Torrance. It's Andy. Yeah, that's right. Who is the narrator of Disney's The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, 1949? Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, Roger Miller, or Walt Disney? Whew, that's a tough one.
Say again the first one.
Bing Crosby?
I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yes, you're correct. Nice work. Nice work. I didn't know that one.
We're killing it. We're killing it.
We're 11 for 11. In The Cabin in the Woods, 2011, what item in the basement is used to summon the redneck torture family to prey upon the protagonists? Is it A journal, a reel of film, a music box, or a conch shell?
It's the journal.
Journal. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because they read it. Hereditary. Hereditary. 20.
Husband bulge.
Hold on. That movie is like one of the best horror films ever made, by the way.
It's wild.
So good. Hereditary 2018 was the directorial debut of which filmmaker? Flanagan, Ari Aster. Yep, that's correct. Which film is set in a more recent time period or year? Note, year in brackets is the year the film was made, not when it was set. Okay, I see. Wait, which film is set in a more recent time period? I see.
Okay, the time period that the film takes place in. Okay.
What's the newest time period? King Kong, The Others, The Witch, or Bram Stoker's Dracula? I think
The Others.
The Others. I think it's The Others.
Because it's World War II.
Yes. Correct. Okay, cool.
Okay.
We got it. So far, so good. Which horror movie villain's signature weapon is a shoulder-mounted laser cannon known as the plasma caster? I mean, it's the Predator. Yatuja. Or Yautja. Swing, swing, swing. What is the nationality of the helicopter pilots that were chasing, firing upon the dog-disguised alien at the start of 1982's The Thing? Ooh, that's tough.
They were Norwegian, yes?
It's Icelandic, Swedish, Norwegian, or Finnish. Norwegian?
I want to say Norwegian.
All right, we're going to go with it.
Yeah,
Correct.
Because aren't they like, are we at war with Norway? It's, yeah.
Who composed the score for the film Candyman? Come on, you just said it.
Oh, we already talked about
Philip
this.
Glass.
Philip Glass, yeah.
Nice. See, we know our shit. Name the actor best known for playing the villain John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, in the Saw franchise. That's Tobin Bell. I know that.
Yes.
What is the make and model of the car that features in the film adaptation of Christine?
It's Plymouth Fury.
Plymouth Fury, Chevrolet Impala, Ford Thunderbird, Pontiac Firebird.
Yeah, Plymouth Fury.
Correct. What is the song that Patrick Bateman plays right before he murders his coworker Paul in American Psycho? Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen. Hip to be Square, I think.
Huey Lewis.
Yeah.
Hip to be Square, yeah.
By Huey Lewis, yeah. What is the name of the
news?
And the news? And he does this move?
Yeah.
God, that movie's so good too. What is the name of the real life serial killer that served as inspiration horror villains from films like Texas Chainsaw, Silence of the Lambs, and Psycho?
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, yes. Which, fuck Ryan Murphy, by the way. Let's move on. I don't want to even elaborate. What governmental position does Robert Thorne, adopted father to Damien, hold in The Omen? 1979. Senator, President, Secretary of State, or Ambassador to the UK? Ambassador to the... Oh, yeah, because they are in the UK. What's up, Neo Yoshi? He says, look at the sick pairing. 23. What is the name of the pub that the main group of characters plan to seek refuge out during the zombie outbreak in Shaun of the Dead 2004? The Winchester. Have a drink and wait till everything blows over. Which of these films does not feature an on-screen character death or body count? Drag Me to Hell 2009, Poltergeist 1982, It Follows 2014, or The Shining 1980. It's Poltergeist, I think. There's no actual deaths in the Poltergeist, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, that's correct. 25. What is the highest grossing worldwide horror movie of all time, according to...
It's one of the It films.
This is from last year. This quiz is made. World War Z, It Chapter 1, Megan, or The Sixth Sense?
Yeah, it's It Chapter 1.
It Chapter 1? Correct! 100%! 100%. I'm going to show it on screen right now, if I can. Hold up. I got to get the receipts for this. Got to get the receipts on screen. Hold up. There it is. 100. You see it right here. Look at that. Average score 62%.
Nice.
Losers. 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 Good shit. We fucking did it.
Oh yeah,
That was incredible.
We nailed that.
We could do another one, but I feel like let's just save it for next year. You know?
Yeah.
That was good. Thanks to GRV Rush 2112 on excuse me, Reddit. This is from the r/horror subreddit, which is a good subreddit.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun. Good shit.
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah.
I feel like
And it just shows that we know our stuff.
we do know our stuff. We do know our stuff. So now, just to do a super quick abridged, just the 3 acts of the movie, abridged plot for a horror movie. We should talk about. I was gonna say we should do that for the invasion of the Body Snatchers. You want to run through that? We could do like
right.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
5-minute plot.
Yeah, let's here I'm gonna bring up the Wikipedia page. So
Perfect.
I've got, a general outline of the plot right in front of me.
Awesome. I do know the movie kicks off with alien plants infecting regular plants and fusing with them and creating gross buds and eventually weird tubular flowers that look not fucking human. Does not look like it's from this planet Earth.
And I love how the characters work at the health department in San Francisco.
They do. It's not even like the CDC. It's like the health department.
No, they're going to shut down a janky Chinese restaurant somewhere. That's what they're doing. It's
actually, it goes to a 5-star restaurant, or like a expensive restaurant, and he's criticizing them because they charge so much. But then he finds rats, and that's fucking gross. He's like, these are rat droppings in the soup. He pulls one out of the soup. It's disgusting. That's how the movie starts.
Yep.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, kick it off.
Yeah. So, we start with this parasitic alien race abandoning its dying planet and traveling to Earth. And we get this laboratory scientist, Elizabeth, from the health department. She brings one of these flowers home, shows it to her boyfriend, and then she wakes up the next morning and he's a little off. Yeah.
That's not him. It's not him. Yeah.
Yep. So then, it's and he's also cleaning up the debris from the container that she brings the plant home in. It's like dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it's like, come on. He's like sweeping it up.
And then she goes to work and she talks to her friend about the change in her boyfriend, and she's a little paranoid about the situation. And then she mentions she follows him a little bit and ultimately sees him with people that she doesn't know, and it's like, wow, you are paranoid. Okay.
Yeah, that is the scene.
Fucking stalker.
Yeah.
It's
she's right to be paranoid, but she is stalking him straight up. Straight up. But it is weird. And then Donald Sutherland goes to his get his dry cleaning done, and then the guy's like, my wife, that's not my wife, and she's the one doing the dry cleaning. And then later on when they come back, he's like, no, nothing wrong with my wife anymore. And it's like, what's going on, man?
Yep.
Yeah.
Neither one of them are the people anymore.
Yes, they're plants.
See here. And there's this guy getting chased by a mob, and let's see here. And everybody who's standing there staring is just blank faced.
Yeah. At the beginning of the movie, there's just a couple people here and there, but as the movie goes on, everyone just staring at every character that's on screen, because they're the only ones that are human anymore. And it happens so fucking fast, dude. But there is this
Oh, yeah.
there's this weird surreal scene where Donald Sutherland is like going from payphone to payphone and trying to talk to government officials about what's going on with the flowers, and they're just giving him the runaround, and just such an anxiety inducing scene for sure. Body snatched.
Yeah. It's this movie, I need to do a rewatch of it sometime soon. Maybe when I'm, wrapped up with trying to go through like new films to me here. But I have this feeling after going through, the COVID-19 pandemic and
Yeah.
everything that we've been experiencing over the past decade of American politics, I feel like this movie is going to feel very differently in a rewatch.
Dude, yeah. I think that's why it hit so hard, and it's still like very relevant,
Yeah, man.
For sure.
It's so yeah, let's see here. They've got their friend is Jack, the character played by
oh yeah,
what's
that's
his face?
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum.
Yes.
Jeff
Yeah,
Goldblum.
he becomes one of the main guys for sure. Yeah.
Yep. And he's like super like strung out and paranoid as it is.
Yeah. Leonard Nimoy is like a psychiatrist or something in this film,
right?
And
I forgot about Leonard Nimoy.
I think from the second that he's introduced, he's already body snatched, and so he's just basically like trying to get everyone to calm down and go to sleep, which is when the body snatchers can start snatching.
Yep.
We do see that scene where like they finally kind of understand what's going on with the flowers, and at one point Donald Sutherland like sits in his chair and falls asleep outside, and then you see finally the gross process of like a body being created, and all the weird stuff is going all over him to like
tendrils.
Suck him up.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And they end up killing the bodies that they were trying to copy there. But then from that point on, we know what the pods look like, right?
Yep.
And so then the pods are everywhere. And then that's when we get to the scene where you're talking about the dog.
yeah, because there's something that gets fucked up with the process of them doing the copy, and it's basically Sutherland and Elizabeth, they're like running around trying to flee these people and everything, and they end up coming across the dog with the human head. And isn't it the guy that was getting chased by the mob or something? I can't remember.
It was so like they're being chased left and right by the snatchers and stuff. But as they're trying to just like hide and walk around, they just see like a pod is absorbing a homeless man and his dog in the park.
That's
like
what it was.
The dog is right next to the guy, and they're both on the ground asleep. But then only one pod is absorbing them, and so later on you see it's a bulldog with the human head. It's just so fucked up.
And it's not the greatest effect.
No,
but it's so unsettling that it just works.
Yeah,
it's very weird.
I love that.
So yeah, it's God. And I love how they're trying to not exhibit emotion.
Yeah,
how they're trying to blend in as they're trying to get away and everything.
Yeah,
and it's so perfect because shit continues to happen. They're being pursued and all that, and they get split up at some point.
They do. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum has to run off. Jack has to run off, and he obviously sacrifices himself so he can get away. But one of the girls in the group also gets away. And then later on, she shows up again, and you think she's changed, but really she's been faking it. And she's actually fine. Like no one's bothering her. Then they get separated again. And that's important for the end of the movie, which we'll get into for a sec. But mostly what you keep seeing is now there's just like everyone who's a body snatched person is now just being given like a pod, and they're just like supposed to spread them around the world, which is just like what everyone's doing. And
yeah, it's almost like there's like a distribution center or something that they see at one point or another. Yeah.
Yeah. People are just walking in and walking out with pods, and then there's like a boat, and the boat is picking up shipments of the pods, and then there's trucks full of the fucking pods, and it all comes to a head when Donald Sutherland finds the fucking place where they're growing these fucking pods, and he burns that fucker down. And that shit is so metal the way he does it. It's super awesome.
Oh yeah.
He's being chased around by him, and he's kicking him off catwalks and like knocking down these lights, and it's starting all these fires. And then they're always yelling, going, iconic stuff. But eventually, Elizabeth, she gets absorbed, and now you see naked Elizabeth, which, this is the titty alert. There's a nude woman on screen now.
Everybody eyes up.
Yeah. Parental guidance only on this movie. I don't think R or PG-13 existed at the time.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, now he has nothing else better to, nothing else to do. Like, obviously Elizabeth's been taken, but he's still hiding. And there's this scene where people are finding him, but you don't know if he gets captured, and then it flashes to him just at the office, and he's just going about his business, and you're like, oh, looks like he's trying to blend in. He must have got away. And at the very end, that lady shows back up who's been pretending.
Veronica Cartwright from Alien.
That's right. And she's like, oh my God, you're okay. And then actually he's not. He's been body snatched, and then that's how the movie ends. It's with that iconic GIF that you always see of Keith and Donald Sutherland, and it's a big twist, and we've spoiled it all. But that's what we do. We're just going over the plot. So it's cool.
Hell yeah.
That's all I care about. But hey, I time-stamped it. All right, I time-stamped it. If you want to watch it for yourself, you can. But for all those out there who haven't seen the movie, I mean, it's 1978. It's an old movie.
Yeah.
Definitely watch it.
Hell, it was a remake of a film, and it's been remade since.
Yeah. I kind of want to read the book.
Wasn't it?
It's a novel.
Wasn't it Nicole Kidman and fucking James Bond?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
What's his butt? Daniel Craig.
Oh, really?
Pretty sure.
Wow.
I could be wrong.
Huh.
Ooh.
Oh, 1993 Body Snatchers. Meg Tilly, Forrest Whitaker. Oh, wow. Damn, how many of these is there?
There's a good number.
Yeah, it seems that way. Cool, yeah, but like we've been saying, the 78 version is just so good. It's a great fucking movie.
That's the good one for sure. I'm curious, is there a decent 4K of it? Because that would be a good one to have on hand.
Criterion. Make it happen.
Oh God, that would be a good Criterion disc. But you know what? It would also be a good Arrow disc. I could see them doing it easy enough.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of physical media, it's sold out in pre-orders already in a lot of places, but right around Halloween, we get an Arrow 4K of John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness.
Ooh, cool. That's awesome.
It's one of the best, like, cosmic horror that has tons of inspiration from H.P. Lovecraft, but isn't H.P. Lovecraft because fuck that racist old dude. It's a good movie.
Good shit. Yeah, I definitely need to check that out because that's always come up in conversation. For show.
It's a good one. It is. Carpenter has his Apocalypse trilogy. There is The Thing, Prince of Darkness, and In the Mouth of Madness.
Nice.
And they are 3 films that really don't have anything to do with each other than just kind of being about the end of the world in one way or the other.
Yeah.
They're all a good time.
Also, Body Bags, not connected to that trilogy, but John Carpenter.
Yeah.
It's like a TV movie that I watched that was awesome, and he's like the gross corpse in it, like narrator guy in the movie. It's pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
I really liked it.
Nice. Of course,
Ah,
now all
man.
John Carpenter wants to do is just smoke cigarettes and play World of Warcraft. But
Do it, man.
to
Do
each
it.
their own.
He's worked hard. Well, he's Bionic Commando's coming out eventually, or whatever the fuck that.
Sure.
So he's got a video game coming out. It's like a zombie shooter.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I'll see if it's good. I mean, I might not buy it, but it's cool that it's happening.
Well, we'll see what people have to say.
Hey, John Carpenter, excellent in the music space, and God, I love his movies.
Absolutely. That man can make a film score. That is for sure. Yeah. It's
Arturo in the chat says there is a Robert Bloch story called From Hell that is pretty much the plot of Prince of Darkness, but noir. Okay.
yeah, I have heard of it. I have not read it, but I am passingly familiar. That's cool. That's
Sweet.
cool.
Sweet. I'll look into that.
Robert Bloch, the author of Psycho. Yes. Pretty sure.
Nice. I don't know. I know about From Hell, about what's it called? The movie, which is a graphic novel.
Yeah, the
Jack the Ripper movie.
what's his yeah.
Nice. I'll look into that. Everything we've talked about tonight that I didn't know about, it's on a spread or it's on a notepad now. So I'm gonna look into all this stuff. Fucking love you guys.
Being recorded for posterity.
100%. 100%. He said yes. He also wrote Psycho. Cool. I want to read all of those anyway. I should read more.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I honestly should. I was a voracious reader, like 20 years ago, and God, that just seemed to have stopped for some reason or another.
I know, same.
Probably because of this stupid thing.
And this computer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I do have Tomie that I read all of the Uzumaki.
So
thing,
the
but
very
Tomie's
first
next.
film of Tomie is really cool.
Yeah.
There are like 7 or 8 sequels of varying quality, I hear, but I really enjoyed the first one.
Sweet.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's on Shudder, and I've been waiting to watch it because I have quite a few J-horror on there. I also watched One Missed Call, which is pretty fun.
It was fun, but I'll tell you, I feel like it was hyped up a lot more than what
really?
it ultimately ended up being.
I went in fully blind with no hype or anything, So
same. It's I just know that people talk that one up, and unfortunately, I was a little disappointed.
Yeah,
I really
Ring did it better,
I saw. Yeah. Ring and same director, Dark Water. Dark Water is like a kinder, gentler Ring in some ways. And the child actor in that one absolutely kills it too. They're great.
I just saw the American remake of that one. Yeah,
I've never seen the with Jennifer Connelly, right?
Yeah, which was fine. I'm sure the Japanese version is way better.
Yeah, the Japanese one I've seen and it's just awesome. So by all means, check that out.
I will. Dark Water. All right, Joe. I feel like we could just talk forever about horror movies.
I know, but this does feel kind of like a natural ending place here.
It does.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but this has been a fun time, man. It's always fun talking movies with you and just nerding out about shit in general. So this was a cool thing that we made this happen.
I agree.
Always appreciated. And again, the bonkers crossover of Neon Pocket Dimension and Murders with Mertens. So
I feel like we pulled it off. I think we did it, dude.
We made something happen.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
We hit all the flavors. I think we hit all the flavors of our podcast tonight. It was a movie extravaganza. And that's all we set out to do. It's perfect.
It was flavorful. Yes,
we even
absolutely.
got a recap in there. We're doing our thing. Fucking
we
killing
did.
Yeah, good shit, man. And look, 25 out of 25. Horror masters. All right?
Yeah.
Send us your quizzes, people. All right, we'll do this. We'll do a quiz once a year, and we'll try to. Oh my God, these lights above me are moving, and I thought I saw something move on the side. I got all scared. I love when we decorate this house. But yeah. We'll
It's
do
a good
we'll
time.
we'll do this shit once a year around this time, man, and it'll be a good time. Let's catch up and see if they can stump us. Can they stump us 2026? We'll find out then.
We'll find out. Stay tuned.
Why don't you lead us out in the however you do that with
All
your
right.
podcast?
Well, yeah. Hopefully this is good inspiration to, kick my own ass into, getting back into this type of thing. But this has been Murders with Mertens, a horror film podcast. Thank you for letting us tickle your ear holes. Please like, share, and subscribe if you are so inclined. I'll be back soon enough with another episode, supposedly. But until next time, keep it creepy, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and then I get the director's cut on my side. Neon Pocket Dimension. Thanks for kicking it here. Make sure to check us out on YouTube. YouTube.com/@Neon Pocket Dimension, where we go over nerdy things. Steven and I have been doing a new series called Odd and Gross, where we get into creepy shit, true crime, weird stuff. We're kind of starting with internet things, like creepy internet stuff. We're having a good time with that. We're going to talk. We did this Monday, we did phobias. We picked 4 phobias, and then we read creepypastas based on those phobias, which was a fun thing. And then the first episode, we just watched horror TikToks. Next one, we're going to do SCPs, which if you don't know what SCPs are, I'll send you a message. You'll check them out. But besides that, you can find more nerdy shit on this channel. Check it out. And then remember, if you want to watch us do things live, twitch.tv/Neon Pocket Dimension. We're recording a lot of stuff this month for Spooky Month. And then, of course, next month, we'll do more nerdy shit. But again, thank you so much for joining me, Joe Mertens. You're the best. I had a great night tonight. Keep it
You're the best.
Keep it scary. We'll talk more horror films eventually, because it's always such a pleasure, buddy. And then I just I wish you all good nights. And Joe, say something profound to one last word.
Something profound. One last word.